I don't think
Sully down the
Fuego's
block.
even there still anymore?
Fuego.
I thought Fuego's gone now.
Hold on.
I heard they closed for Corona, no?
Oh, maybe. I haven't been.
Yeah, I heard they closed during COVID.
That could possibly be true. 1 second? Go ahead.
Oh, my Lord.
Does my man have a straw?
No. Not only does he have a straw, he specifically requested a straw. And under my breath, I said, nigga, I slap shit out you.
Where you get a straw from?
It was in my water. It was actually in my water.
I really thought he was going to say it was in my wallet. And I was like,
No, it was in my water.
Okay. I just felt like
I can't drink a margarita with a straw.
I just felt like we couldn't dismiss that at all.
You can do what you want to do, man.
We could dismiss what?
We couldn't dismiss the fact that you just randomly had a straw on you. Can I get a straw? No.
That's what happened.
Look, I knew you would say no.
That's exactly what happened because he was like, it's okay, I got one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So topics, Sully, I don't think you heard, so we're gonna bring in, introductions. We'll have a quick back and forth with Sully, just like a welcome in. Then we're gonna do I've got like some good news. I thought I would say some positive things, you know what I'm saying, just to start us off. Then y'all could just react. And then we're gonna finish with the real talk, which is kind of a follow up on that millennial discussion we had about loneliness and sex are at an all time. Sex is at an all time low. Loneliness is at an all time high. So what's going on?
My cheeks status is through the roof.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm jealous.
Me too.
Younger me would be jealous of current me.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Prodigal Brothers. It's the Prodigal Brothers. It's the Prodigal Brothers. Hey, yeah, it's the Prodigal Brothers. It's the Prodigal Brothers. It's the Prodigal Brothers. Hey.
That's the only reason why he listened to the pod.
You can come back anytime.
He only listens for Al. He damn sure don't like what I say.
I definitely don't. You say all the wrong things.
Well, then this is the perfect show for you if you say all the right things. Sully, you'll fit right in at home, man. Prodigal Brothers, another Friday, another episode. A little different, though, man. We recording late night. Well, not too late, but the sun's definitely down, man. We usually record during the day, but a little switch up, you know what I'm saying? We switched it up to fit our special guests. We just keep bringing them in. I'll get to them eventually, but I got to start with the Prodigal Brothers first. You know, SP said PB Brothers first. You dig what I'm saying? Let me bring in the rest of my three Prodigal Brothers, man. My best friends, your new best friends on this podcast that you can check out every Friday, like I said. First up, on the right, looking like you over there engineering, uplifting. What's going on, man?
What's going on?
Oh, my God.
He too deep, bro. He too deep. Y'all wouldn't understand. Up next, Al, my guy.
What's good, man? What's good, man? I'm over here burning up in the studio today. It's different during the weekday. I like the Saturday morning vibes where it's cool in here. You know what I mean?
A little more energy or something.
It's a lot more energy and it's a lot more cooler in the studio right now. It's very, very hot, very tense. But I got my drink straight up and down. You feel me? Straight up and down. No chaser, no ice. No straw.
Got that liquid AC. I see how you working over there. I like that. Mm-hmm. Last but not least, bring it.
This guy,
What are you playing with the straw too, bro? You can't play with the straw.
If you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it.
No.
Good morning, good evening, and good night, everybody. It's your boy SP and Child back in the place to be. I do have a straw in my adult beverage. I seem to be getting a lot of flack for this. I don't know why. It just is better. It drink more better like this.
It drink more better.
It drink more better like this. So carry on.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera and take a sip. Let them see. Try to do it thuggy. It's not possible. It's not. It's not possible, bro.
Yo, that picture looked like somebody served alcohol to a minor. The way you, the way you sipped out your straw.
Carding your ass. I'm definitely carding your
Man,
ass.
look.
You
asked
feel
for a
me?
straw, nigga.
Damn. I don't give a fuck, man.
And,
Look,
and
I
my
got the
thing
straw.
is, you could drink out of a straw, but like if someone make a drink for you, don't be like, "Hey man, can I get a straw with it?" Like, come on, bro.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
All right,
He would
I
just-
accept your apology.
He would just prefer a straw.
I would prefer. My preference is pro straw. That's all I'm saying.
We gonna leave you alone, man. To each his own, you know what I'm saying? I mentioned we got a special guest in. If you've been listening, if you've been checking out the other seasons, if you're not just dropping in on season 3, then you'll recognize this guy that I'm bringing in next. He's been on the show before, but he was on there with someone else, our least episode. So he's got his own shine this time. We brought him back on his own. Let's give it up for Sully, everybody.
Give it up, give it up. I'll take all the give
okay.
ups. Yes.
There he is.
First white dude,
Yeah.
second white dude. Keep it going. It's going.
I don't think it works like that.
I was the
Hold
first
on, hold
and
on.
second white dude on the podcast.
Are we counting white dudes? Do we do that? Oh my god,
Apparently, that's a thing.
we better get canceled.
I mean, it's definitely an uncommon thing. So the fact that I've been here twice, I feel pretty good, guys.
That's what I'm talking about.
I guess we gotta get a white girl on here soon.
Definitely
We got to
Oh, you need to
gentrify
get
the
real
pod.
excited. Gotta watch out.
gentrify, right? We got
Look, I try to say that like straight.
No,
face,
no, no,
but-
I ain't trying to
but
think
deep
nothing.
inside, I was giddy as shit. I was happy. Let me just sip my.
sip your straw, player.
We got to get into this, man, because we got an action-packed episode. I always say that, but I'm serious, man. We've got an action-packed episode. If you've been listening, you notice we've been rushing to finish, man. We've been hitting up on that shot clock lately because we just been so jam-packed. Coming up on the show today, we're gonna start some things off with some good news, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to just sound. We don't want to always be criticizing. We don't want to turn into some old men yelling at you to get off our lawn. So I thought maybe let's help out a little bit. Positive vibes to start it off. Then after that, we're gonna try something. I'm calling it. I'm not even gonna tell you what we could call it. When we get to that second segment, you definitely want to check it out. And then the real talk, we're gonna be talking about modern loneliness and is there a solution, man? I got a couple surveys, couple studies from insurance companies and from psychological. Hold on, I'm gonna get the
Oh
word.
Lord, hold on.
Psychological.
How many drinks you had?
All right, let's peg it. That's at the 10-minute 4-second mark. That's the one where we take out right there.
Psychological.
You try it. Say sociological.
Sociological.
You definitely didn't say it.
I did.
Say it again.
Sociological.
Why you keep saying it when he asking me to say it?
I thought you was sipping. I ain't know.
Sociological.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, that's it. You got it. Yeah.
Thank
The
you.
American Sociological Review. I appreciate the help. You know what I'm saying?
Good job.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So like I said, dude, you can't sip the straw.
All right, I'm gonna put this.
No, it was
Throw that
perfect.
shit
No,
away,
leave
man.
it there. That was perfect.
No,
That was
Nah,
perfect. You
get
made your
that
point.
shit out of here.
Yeah, it's gone.
Wow, is that how your convictions work? Is that how your convictions work? You stand by a straw all this entire time. You get called out by the guy on the screen. And
Yes.
oh, fine, I'll take care of it. I'll get rid of
Thank
it
you.
for you then.
Just,
That's right.
Just easy to waver. Look,
You look like a fucking James Bond villain or something. Like every time you say some ill shit, you like sip the
I just
straw.
don't like the abuse, man. I just don't like the abuse. All right, straw's gone, everybody. For those who can't see,
We gonna leave you alone, man. We just fucking with you, bro. You know we
what you
love
really need to do is
so
donate
like
the
I
straw to the
said-
guy with the frosted drink that should have had a straw with
definitely
it off
need
the
a straw
jump.
for a frosted drink.
Yes.
Tell him.
Yeah, what you gonna drink? How you
Tell
gonna drink a milkshake? You gotta use a straw.
Yeah, I ain't
Tell
never
him.
seen nobody eat
Uplifting
Uplifting.
eat a milkshake.
Uplifting ain't doing it. He ain't
Do
doing
you
it.
need a straw for your frozen drink?
You don't need a straw for nothing.
you don't need a straw, man.
Thank you.
Damn.
Let's move on.
Damn.
Straw protect your teeth.
You don't need.
You don't need a straw, period.
Just saying that the cold
His
hitting your eye.
responses, they ain't helping him.
You know the.
You made Sully drool over here.
Got a little tequila squirted out of the excitement here.
Son, yo, that straw.
All right, man. All right, I'm done. I'm done with the straw, man. It's gone.
Yeah, we done, man.
I'm
Let's
gonna take a
move on. Like I
poll.
said,
How many people use straws for their drinks on Instagram?
Yeah, see how many of them are men.
That's good. Easy's just like, all right, guys, this is enough of these
Wait,
conversations. It's time to keep it going.
Wait. So men can't use straws?
They can, but women use straws because they wear things on their lips that get on the cups, and that's why they use.
Is
straws.
that why straws were designed?
I don't know why they're designed, but I know why
What about
certain people use them.
What about Capri Suns?
Well, that's because some people are too childish and they might spill their drink, so they make things with lids on them and straws. You know what I mean? So like a grown man
Shouldn't be drinking a Capri Sun?
Really doesn't have a
So
to need a straw.
After
The necessity of straw isn't.
So after the age of 18, you never had a Capri Sun? I'm just trying to figure this out.
No. He had one. He just didn't use a straw. He just popped the drink.
Yeah. You feel me?
Man, sucking on the pack.
And you know,
Everybody looks at him like he has 17 heads. What is he
and
doing?
You know,
with
at a
that?
certain age, when you drink a Capri Sun, you know you're gonna get called out for that shit immediately too.
Not if you have kids.
I don't give a damn. They still gonna.
I'll eat a Lunchable.
Who's going to call you out?
Rambo?
Who is looking for people on the side of the road? Let me find somebody shipping on a Capri Sun today, boy.
I'm specifically talking about the cookout. At the cookout. You at the cookout and you got a Capri Sun, you about to get fried. You might have to leave.
Time out. Who got Capri Suns at the cookout anyway?
Maybe you got kids there, bro. They need their Capri Sun.
Okay.
So we got several different coolers.
What about
we got
a
the kid cooler, we got the water cooler, and we got the adult cooler. You rummaging through the kid cooler as a grown ass man, you about to get fried.
So I can't have a red Huggy.
You cannot have a Huggy. You cannot have a sip it.
Bullshit.
You can
Huggies for life.
No, son.
Huggy, you got to put the 2 holes in there so the juice come out faster.
I'm done. Give me one more time.
y'all the ones keep debating it. Y'all
nigga with this
saying
kitty
move on,
drink.
then arguing about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't even know why I keep arguing with SP.
It's
So
all
I guess
Gucci,
I'm not by myself in this situation.
You were the only one with a straw.
I love Capri
And
Suns.
you the only one at the cookout with a kid drink. Putting 2 holes in it.
man. Damn.
But you could pour like tequila inside the Huggy.
Ugh.
You see
Nah,
how me
that'd
and
probably
Sully
be
drink our
nasty.
tequila, right? What's in your tequila? Sully, what's in your tequila?
I mean, air?
Exactly. You drink our tequila with air. We don't need
More
no Huggy.
tequila?
We don't need no mix. We don't need no straw. Let's go.
So like I said, man, I mean, it's a lot of negativity going on, of course. I mean, COVID's still rampaging the world. Recessions around going on. Climate change. I mean, it's just enough political turmoil. It's a lot going on. So I thought let's start with something a little positive, man, just to get you out of that funk. Not everything that's going on is bad right now. So first off, so it looks like by 2030, we are on pace to end world poverty, extreme world poverty. So since 1990, so extreme poverty is defined as anyone that's living on less than $1.90 a day. So it's already been cut in half, and by 2030, we are on pace to completely eliminate extreme poverty in the world.
Wait, like eliminated as in it's improved?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
no
no one's
one,
gonna
almost
be
no one
living
will be
under
living off
poverty
less
lines
than
in
$1.90 a day by 2030, which is defined as extreme poverty.
Cap.
Won't that just shift the way we perceive poverty to be? Since we get rid of the extreme, don't we just shift it up and now there's just a new extreme? It just changes what it means?
No. So the richer are getting richer, which is correct, but that still doesn't mean that the people at the lower end are doing worse. They're still doing better. So they're living off more per day. So actually, that's a great question. So a trend that's happened is the bottom 50% of the world's population, their incomes actually grew faster than the next 49%. So that's basically the entire Europe and United States. So the bottom 50% poor countries, their incomes are growing faster. They're not as much, but they're growing faster than Europe and the United States. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I mean, when you're making $1.90 a day, it's not a lot to ask
and let's
to
get real.
bump it
What
up to
$1.90 a
$2.10.
day is like what? What is that? $700. That's $730 a year.
That's eating in D.C. for a minute and 42 seconds.
But they're doing better. Like I said, you got to think they were living off pennies a day before. You dig what I'm saying? They were living off. Some people not at all. I mean, I think we all remember those adopt a kid commercials from when we were little. For just 15 cents a day, you could feed little Ahmed. You know what I'm saying?
It was less than that. It was 50 cents a month. But I never believed in those. I mean, I don't know where these people are getting these numbers from, but I guess it's good that we're going.
You got those numbers.
I guess it's good as what I guess what you're really saying is that it's going in a positive direction, and we're supposed to be happy about that, right?
Yeah. I mean, I see where the
Did
progression.
you feed little Hamid?
No,
50 cents a day. That's
50
it.
cents a month.
This nigga.
no, that's what they said. 50 cents a month. I remember. I stay up late.
Nah,
I be seeing those.
I always broke it down as a day.
Right.
So
I
like,
thought it was a coffee comparison. Yeah.
for 3 cents a day, you can.
I was just.
For less than a cup of coffee
Bro,
once a week,
one a
that's
month?
it. That's the one.
on
right there.
months
Yeah,
ending
nah.
in 28 days.
That's a big commitment. You
For
know.
less than a cup of coffee. Yo, you need your caffeine.
Well, I know.
So sorry for little Amin, but
I mean, I get the trend, and I get that you're saying they're making more, but it kind of goes back to what Sully was saying with the bottom line. So your poverty line, yes, it increased, but it's still it's just the new poverty line. So I would
No.
What about
No.
inflation?
This is going to sound a little selfish, but all I heard is the countries that are doing well,
Yeah.
where the people are making decent money,
Was
we're
it-
getting poor.
We're not the U.S.
and the world is getting more money.
Right.
Which I'm not mad about that. No, he said that they're growing at a faster rate than the U.S. and Europe.
because percentages, whenever you're operating with something so low,
no, but
you sneeze and all of a sudden you doubled your earnings.
no, but what I'm saying is we were like, yeah, the rich is getting richer, but all I heard was my regular ass
United-
salary ain't going nowhere.
No, not at all.
Although Amin would love your salary.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'm not crying. Yes, I am. I'm crying.
Yeah. That's,
First
it's
world,
actually because
first world
of us.
issues.
I'm sorry.
First world issues. Go ahead, Eazy. My bad.
Oh no, I didn't want to cut you off, man. I was just saying it's actually because of us. So one of the main drivers of these poorer countries, their economies gaining, is that Americans and Europeans are investing in them because they have faster growth rates. So, investing, if you got money, you just want, like Sully said, it's about percentages. So you want the highest growth percentages. So instead of investing in a factory in the United States, you invest in a factory in Pakistan or Bangladesh or something, you're getting a higher percentage of profits.
You know what?
back.
You know what? Hold on. That
Really makes
Now-
me feel worse.
That's
now-
what I just said. Go
now
ahead.
we're making sense because, believe it or not, I invested in a mushroom farm over in Europe.
What?
I guess
Can they
China.
send some samples over,
No,
maybe?
No, not that kind of mushroom. Like
I'm fine with
like-
any
There's only
kind of
one
mushroom.
kind of
Let's
mushroom.
be
So,
clear.
I invested in a mushroom farm over in China.
China?
I think it was China. They're the leading. The company is the leading provider of shiitake mushrooms and restaurant quality mushrooms, like edible mushrooms. Now the stock was like kind of what Eazy said. It was probably like 23 cents a share. So what did I do? I put a whole bunch of money for the share. I bought a lot of shares.
Yeah, right.
Bar hella
And then-
shares.
That some bitch went up to $2.75.
Nice.
Hey.
And that's a big percentage. We're talking about percentages here,
All
so
right.
yeah, I get it now. I get
That's
it.
that 600% joint you texted me. That's the same one?
Yeah, family.
God,
Shout out to family.
damn. Yeah, that's a perfect way
That's
to
what
break
I'm
it down.
talking
Yeah, I get it now. Once you said that, it bing, click.
Way to do business in these poor countries and get this percentage
Yeah.
going on. Because that's what's happening,
Right.
right? So we outsourcing these jobs to the poorer countries so that we can pay them less. But we're doing a good job because we're increasing their poverty line.
Exactly.
All
Way
right.
to wrap it up. Yeah.
We supposed to
Exactly,
pat ourselves
but-
on the back for that?
They're
I mean,
making more money.
600%.
600%.
I'm not talking about SP. SP he's just trying to make it in America. I'm talking about where he's saying that the big corporations are investing in these poor countries by outsourcing these jobs. We're giving them jobs and
Hey, man.
and we're increasing their stock.
It's just like Alabama coming to play Anne Arundel Community College.
Yeah.
They come in, they donate $2 million.
You gotta pay, yeah.
And they're gonna whip your ass on national TV, and then we're gonna be on our way. But at least you got $2 million.
They're going to have to bring more than $2 million ran around the county. And one of the Congress be like, we'll take 200 million.
Shit, right, Anne Arundel want to come up, right?
They think they are. Don't know.
We is on the come up.
Oh, it's we now.
I'm a part of this.
Yeah, of course, opposite.
I done put my taxes.
But we ain't the ones catching the wind.
We not catching shit.
I'm a renter, so your boys are sitting here watching everybody else cash. I'm like, oh, that's awesome over there. Good for you, Trevor.
building up all type of stuff around you, right?
The housing market's killing it. Just flip my joint. Oh, dang.
All right, what's the next news, man?
All right, so every 3 years, the Department of Justice, they do a survey of public police, all the public police in the country, the police departments, and traffic stops are have been declining for the last 12 years. I mean, since 2012, police traffic stops have been declining. So we all know that police traffic stops is the most prevalent way that police make contact with people. If you're going to have an interaction with a policeman, it's most likely going to occur from a traffic stop. I mean, we've gotten into a little bit, but we know how that's worked out for Black and Latino men especially. But so it's kind of, if you figure we're getting pulled over, we're getting stopped less, that should result in less killings, less violent interactions, less issues and things like that. So police traffic stops have been declining every year since 2012.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Since you have that ever so pristine data, and I appreciate that, by the way. Thank you so much for your preparedness. Do you also have with you that coincidental deaths number as well?
No, I don't have
are they
deaths.
decreasing as well?
But I'm sorry, I think I cut you off a little bit. What was the Indian?
No, I'm saying just based on the fact that if there's less traffic stops, you would also anticipate that there are less interactions that lead to fatalities. Is that going down since 2012 or?
Yes, so it is going down. Unfortunately, Black and Latino citizens, it's not dropping as fast as it is dropping for white citizens. So for white citizens, it's declined twice as fast as it has for Black. So it's declining for everyone. Everyone's getting pulled over less. But
not me.
White people are still getting pulled over less than everyone. But that's a positive for us. Like I said, less Black and Latino vote, less Black and Latino people being pulled over, like you said, Sully, should even out to where, less negative things happening because there's less chances for it to happen.
I mean, that's a good thing for everyone else, but I've been increased in these since 2012.
well, change your car, man. They know what your car look like. Change it.
They definitely do.
Yeah, change it.
Oh, that's easy for you. Can you like to donate for the Al Parker New Car Fund?
No.
See?
No,
Exactly.
I can't. But
my only
maybe
issue.
our listeners will help you. Go ahead, contact them on Instagram.
New car fund, so I can stop getting pulled over, bro.
What's your Cash App for all the people?
My Cash App is $ Al Buttons. That's AL Buttons. BUTTONS.
Is that really it?
Al Buttons. What you mean? Why would I give a fake Cash App?
I love how you just read it. He's like, I'm gonna make sure I have a fake name set up on my Cash App so I can drop it on the pot if I need to.
Like, why would he think that was a lie? That is my Cash App.
Al Buttons. Okay.
Ooh,
Yes.
Who the hell is Al Button?
I don't know.
That's what they call me. They call me Big Al Buttons.
Who is they?
He mean himself. He is they.
Y'all obviously don't be around enough, yo. Y'all need to be out. Y'all need to be out more so you can know.
If
what they
I
call
go
me.
somewhere with you and we walk in there and the first thing come out somebody's mouth was Big Al Buttons, what's up, man? I'll give you $10.
Hey, yo, Buttons!
It's happened before, so
Hey.
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
He's gonna be $10 richer too.
Next good news, please.
How often you come out with me though? See, that's the thing. Talking about who? No one calls you that. It's in my Cash App. Well, I'm just saying, how they gonna get this proof if they never around when I'm around? You know.
This is what the entire pod needs to be. Just change your entire format, guys. It's just everything is just a setup to let Al go. That's just the missing recipe. The thing will blow up.
You feel me?
Just
They learning more and more.
let him
about me.
fly.
They don't even
I
know
don't
my
want
real
to.
name.
I don't want to know about Al Buttons. Next good news, please.
I haven't got.
All right, last one, man. So So kids around the world are doing better. So maternal mortality rate. So that's, kids, newborns who die in the process of giving birth, and also maternal mortality rate. So that's the moms that died during birth. That's been cut in half since 1990. As a result, they say that probably means 100 million child deaths have been prevented since 1990.
Now that is good
and also
news.
kids. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I just said that is good news, but you can go ahead and continue.
Yeah, definitely, man.
That's been the
more
best
healthy
news
people.
so far.
America as well. I mean, a lot of people don't know America has one of the highest infant mortality rates in the world. Even though we have one of the, you would say, best healthcare systems, we have one of the highest mortality rates during labor.
Right, and they don't even know why that it happened. So that's what the biggest issue was about for it. I mean, if you deal with a lot of mothers, that's one thing that's why mothers don't sleep good, because what they call it, SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome.
Exactly.
Right. A lot of people are scared for that, and so that's why I said that news, what you said, is cut down by 50% now. That's actually the best news that you've presented to us so far.
Also, education for the young ones. So they say that 86% of 86% of the world is now literate. They can read, and pretty much every boy and girl in the world, aside from major social disruptions, so like what's going on in Afghanistan with the Taliban, aside from things like that, pretty much every boy or girl in the world at least has access to primary education, which is a major, major change, as you probably know from the past.
That is pretty good, man. I will say I applaud everyone who learns the English language outside of America.
Yeah, they said it's the hardest language to learn.
I mean, yeah, we have words that mean 5 different things, but sound the same.
There, and there.
Right. Yeah.
There you go.
I would. I could not imagine trying to learn Spanish. Is hard to me, and that's a lot simpler than the English language. So kudos to all the people outside of the U.S. who learn the English language, because I probably wouldn't.
No. Wait. No, they're not learning the English. They're
No. I know. I get what you were saying, but it just dawned on me that there's a lot of people outside of the U.S. that know English very well.
Oh, you mean like sidebar? Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like I remember I did a report on Botswana, and English is their official language in Africa.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's a lot of people. A lot of people make, like, when we grow up in school, you know how they force us to learn a additional language, like foreign languages are. Right. That's something that you need in order to graduate. It's like that in other countries from the start of their school. I don't know if it's 1st through 12th everywhere else, but from the start, from when they're born, they learn English as well as their language. Because they know learning English is going to give you that much more of a chance to succeed in life. You feel me?
The language of finances, man. That's what they call it. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much most of the world's richest countries all speak English. So it makes sense to learn it, you dig?
No doubt. Some great news you gave us, man.
Thank you for the good news.
The world is not going to hell as a lot of people think, huh? So we're actually improving
in some areas.
I mean, we got something to look forward to, man. We got something.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
on the bright side, right?
Yeah.
Everything ain't doom and gloom.
Yeah, exactly. You don't always have to be a pessimist, man. There's some optimism in the world if you look for it. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
All right, fellas. So let's move on to something I'm excited for. We've been talking about season 3. I've been trying to get to know my Prodigal Brothers a little better. You know what I'm saying? I want to learn y'all motivations. I want to know how y'all tick, kind of. It's been cool. I think it's good for the audience as well, too. For listeners, people that come back a lot. Like, that's why you come back, man. So
that's not
we
why we
did Selling Out, where we talked about money. We talked about money and what you value financially. So today I want to talk about what you value in a partner. So what we're going to do today, they got Build-a-BAE. Today we're going to Build-a-BAE, right? So what's going to happen is I'm going to give you guys all of these different qualities that you would look for in a partner. Feel free to follow along at home if you're listening. We're 5 guys, so of course we're going to be talking about women, but just, substitute accordingly. Women listening or anyone that's into guys or people that, just make it work.
Uplifting, you never know what to expect.
Are we only talking about women? Are we?
Ooh. Oh.
SP, you can talk about a man if you like to, yo.
Plot
We will
twist.
not judge you. This is the judgment-free zone.
Oh, excellent.
SP would like to build a man.
I didn't say that.
Oh, you did?
I didn't say that, man.
I think that would be a Build-a-BAE, though. I think that's exactly what it would be.
Build a
I think you'd be right.
Well, I tried to tell my man uplifting the other day that bear is a homosexual term, right? Correct?
Oh,
If
yeah,
you say
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Wait, what?
The term
Yeah,
bear.
it's
a homosexual
my
term. It's a hairy gay man. That's what a bear is.
I mean,
I've heard the term used.
oh, so it's a slang term.
It's a slang term. Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Some people don't know.
Build-a-BAE. There you go.
Okay.
he was all
I
over
learned
the
something new today. I really didn't know that.
It is.
Wow.
double entendre.
So
Works
now
both,
I
works both
can't even
ways.
take my
Perfect.
kids to go see bears at the park.
No, you can do that.
The bears. I mean, there are probably bears at the park.
Yeah, I mean, bear,
But they're-
bear is still an animal. Like, it's still.
And the bear is also an animal.
What is this?
I don't know, man.
Who's
Sorry.
that? She's bad. I
No,
want
no,
want
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
So what's gonna
I
happen?
don't know if she could also be 14. So you should double check.
I mean, once I see her ID, I want
She
that
holds
one.
the book with the
That's
ID
not
on the outside.
That's not the
That's not the
premise
game?
of the game. No.
Okay. How you know?
Let this man explain the game.
He said he wants to
please.
build her. That's what he said.
I want that one,
That's what
man.
he just said.
Game over for me.
Yeah, he's
Easy, please explain.
Go ahead, Easy.
Appreciate it, man. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go through a list of different qualities and traits of a partner. Don't try to memorize them, man. I got a list at the end, so I'm gonna work through them, and then what's gonna happen is I want y'all to basically build your perfect partner, build your base. So I want y'all to pick about 3 or 4 of them. And yeah, what's most important, you know what I'm saying? Pick what you would require. So intelligence, of course, book smarts, just smart, educated, quick-witted. Y'all can see, right? I'm not blocking it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can see
So
everything.
work ethic, successful career. You know, she's a grinder. She works hard. She's making her own money. She's moving up the ladder. Work ethic, successful career. We got emotional maturity. So emotional maturity, I looked at that more like, you know, you have control of your emotions. She's not going to go through your phone and see a text from a friend and jump to conclusions and start spazzing out on you. She's not going to be showing out all crazy, man. She's emotionally mature. To me, that's different than intelligence.
Are these the categories?
Come on,
Mo?
guys. We've seen the statistics that come from these dating
emotionally
apps.
stable. Emotionally stable. Not mature.
No,
Ain't,
these
ain't
are the-
nobody. Ain't, you
But
skip it.
These are the categories, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's different traits. Yeah,
I just renamed it. That
I'm
one's
telling
too
you.
cupcakey.
Y'all can skip this category altogether. Ain't not one of us going to put it in there because, as we've established, that's something that you probably don't get with an 18-year-old. And we all know that the dating apps prove that men only want 18, 19-year-old girls. So that's it.
Whoa.
So we
my
can remove
man
that
listens
altogether.
to the pod.
I mean, I'm just speaking your truth. Y'all speak. That's all.
That is what the
The data is pretty hard. The data is pretty clear.
Popular, well,
So we got popular or well liked. She's the life of the party. She shows up, everybody loves her. You introduce her to your friends, and they like, man, when you bring an old girl back, she was the coolest I ever met. So popular,
Why you
well
worried about
liked,
when you bring
life of the party.
bring my girl back.
Yeah, what you worried about my girl coming back for?
We got physical looks,
I changed mine. I
self-explanatory.
want that one now.
He said I changed mine.
So physical looks, submissive. So she subscribes to traditional gender roles. You know what I'm saying? She lets you be the man. She's the woman. Little more, like I said, traditional. She's gonna do the house cleaning. She's gonna let you be the runner. She's gonna let you be the man. Submissive, traditional gender role. Polite. So a polite woman, well mannered.
Doesn't murder
you.
you?
Know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
You can bring her around.
That's the only picture you can find.
yeah. I mean, the people who don't see the pod really don't grasp the nature of this polite image.
Right, yeah. So the image attached to polite right now is a girl holding a knife ready to stab me with a red circle X'd out.
Easy's like, guys, just listen to the topics. Don't have to worry about what the images say.
I'm just saying that one.
No. I appreciate it, man. That's perfect. I was so excited to get to it that I forgot to say. This is an audio podcast. I'm going to do my best to explain it. But, I mean, you got to check out the video podcast. If you're not watching us on YouTube, I don't know what you're doing, man. I've been trying to implement a little more visual elements to the show to get
y'all see
people.
how
So
I
you
set
got
them
to
up
check
like
us
that?
out on our
Yeah.
YouTube at our handle, Prodigal Brothers, so you can really see it. Like I said, I'm reading them out, but like they're saying, the pictures, you got to see it. All right. Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate that. All right.
no
So
problem.
sense of humor. Self-explanatory. She makes you laugh. She got the jokes. She cracks you up, man. Funny girl, y'all kind of, you know what I'm saying, sense of humor. We got sexual prowess. So, you know, she gonna love you like a porn star would. You dig what I'm saying? She knows she's a freak in the sheets. She know what she doing.
My bad. I'm a little hot.
Sexist. Only a couple more. So good listener, good communicator. Everybody knows she's good at listening. You could talk to her for hours, man.
We don't care. You
No.
go. Keep going.
Keep moving.
I mean, no one's going to select it. And they, except for you get uplifting. Uplifting brings you the surprise of the pod. He says, I want her to be a good listener.
Because I like to talk.
Upset. Yep. So next, supports your career and pursuits. So, you know, she helps you out, man. If you're trying to start a business, she right behind you. Let's say you're trying to get a new job. We talked about it before. She helping you fill out applications. She riding with you no matter what, man. She just wants to see you succeed and help you get there. That's what matters. So support your career and pursuits. And last one, similar hobbies and interests. You could take her to the football game. She ain't saying that he hit a home run at the football game. She know exactly what she talking about, bro. If you into rock climbing, she into rock climbing. If you into sports, she into sports.
Nah, hold on. That sounds like she around too much.
You said what?
Sound like she around me too much, man. We ain't got.
You don't want to.
We ain't. I want to play video games. You do something else.
Man, SP's got a process. Let him process the categories.
I mean, not all the time. I want her all my similar hobbies and interests.
Wow, you're just trying to get rid of her like that? She's
Yes.
only been here for
Yeah.
we've been doing this for 2 minutes. And you trying to get rid of her already? Jeez.
Yes.
Yo, if
I
I
need
meet
my
a woman
space.
could beat me at Madden, I'm falling in love, bro.
Yeah,
What?
but that's Madden.
What?
But
That is a little different, Easy. That is a little different.
yeah, but that's one
You
thing.
can start
I mean,
playing games like whoever win go down first type shit. Like,
Do you really want to play someone like you really want your significant other to beat you in Madden? That would be.
I mean, good competition.
You say good
You
competition.
did?
I have a feeling I'm gonna leave that whole competition being like, I don't even know my standing in this relationship anymore.
Now that you got your ass whooped, man.
My up is down, down is up.
Am I still in control?
I'm in the mood for a salad. I don't know.
So you said we're picking 4.
Three.
Three or four.
Oh,
Yep.
we get
So
to-
here's your
we
list:
get four.
intelligence,
Wait, upgrade us
work
there,
ethic,
SP.
Yeah.
successful career, emotional maturity, popular, well-liked, physical looks, submissive, traditional gender roles, well-mannered, sense of humor, sexual prowess, good listener, communicator, supports your career, similar interests. So maybe we'll run the Jeopardy music, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and take a look at it, fellas. So pull your 3 or 4. You're building your perfect woman.
I already got mine, baby.
What 3 or 4 is your perfect woman gonna have?
Man, this is tough. This is tough. All right, Al, go ahead, man. You can start.
All right, I got it. First of all, my perfect woman's gonna have to have intelligence, because I can't deal with dumb shit. I can't deal with dumb men. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't
Straight
like
up.
stupidity around me. You know what I mean? So I definitely ain't gonna keep it around for long. And the emotional maturity, my man said nobody was gonna pick that, but I need that. Like I need you to be able to understand the world around you and be able to control yours, because I have to control mine.
I'm
as a
glad.
man.
There you go. Good.
So you have to control yours as a woman so that they don't come. So there's no domestic issues. You feel what I'm saying? Because if a woman that lacks emotional maturity can cause you to do certain things that's outside of your character.
Or you don't do anything and you still get in trouble. So
You feel what I'm saying? So emotional maturity is number 2. Also, I'm gonna need her to have a sense of humor, because I am a funny guy, man, or at least to think so. You know what I mean? So if I'm not funny, I need her to let me know, like, look, calm down. You not funny, all right? Or if I am, I need her to understand my jokes and I not go over your head all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta have
course,
that sense of
yeah.
humor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then we get 4, or we stop
Go
at
ahead.
3.
Yeah,
4.
yeah, 4.
Sexual prowess, baby, because I likes to get down. So
Okay.
she need to have that sexual prowess, you know what I mean? She gotta
hey,
have,
man, that's not a. That's,
she gotta have that drive, because without that sex drive, I mean, what are we doing here? Like, are we just gonna be friends? Obviously.
We're listening and communicating. That's
yeah,
what we're doing.
you built the perfect bear.
Perfect.
Perfect bear.
No, I'm not building bears.
Oh.
I thought we were building bay, because we
You built the perfect bay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I like that one, man. The emotional maturity too. I think it's underrated, like you said. I think it comes into if you've been in a long-term relationship or you've dated someone for a long time, you realize how important that is or how often that comes up. You know,
extremely important because, like I said, her immaturity can throw you off track. You understand?
That's why we always date people who are our age or older. Obviously.
Yeah.
That's not. Where did you get that from? Well, is that what I had said? I gotta re-listen to what I said because I didn't think I said that.
All right, who's next?
I mean, I got a list if you want
All right,
it.
go ahead.
I'm at this point. I like just hearing myself talk, so I'm just gonna keep it going.
Man, I appreciate you. You're a great guest, Sully.
You know, you're a sweetheart, man. That's
Thanks,
just
bro. We need refills, don't we?
I wouldn't turn it away. Okay, so here's what I got for you. I think that the images definitely gave us some clues to how we could like really build the perfect BAE in these scenarios. So the first one, I feel like by default I have to go with polite, just because I don't want to die. So the not dying is a key variable in there. Or we can just say that's a prerequisite, not dying, and then I'll move to my other four. We'll do okay. Cool. We'll do that. We'll do that. It's a prereq. Yeah. Okay. So supports you in your endeavors and your like career. I think that I'm one of those guys where I need I like an attaboy every once in a while. Let me know that what I'm doing. If I may already know that I'm on the path and I'm going ahead and I'm killing it. But when I'm stacking it, you need to let me know. I see that stack. Thanks, babe. Now we gonna go double it.
That's what I'm talking about. That motivation.
That backup.
Extra motivation.
I think by default, I think you have. How about this? I know I have to. Physical looks is I have. There has to be attraction there. I have to think. I don't care what necessarily anybody else thinks, but I have to think you're the baddest in the game.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put in
give
emotional
me one more,
maturity.
Sully. You got one more, bro.
I'm throw emotional maturity in there.
Make her amazing, bro. Make her amazing. Pick one more.
I did. I got emotional maturity. I got emotional maturity in there. Because I can't. I'm my days of having patience for the different mindset that is it's just not the same thing. I can't party the same way I used to. I did that in a certain time in my life. I was there. That's cool. And so I just wouldn't be targeting the same type of person that would contain those type of categories. And then I got to throw in work ethic because I think that's just you being somebody who has whatever that looks like for your life, and however that manifests itself, being able to have that work ethic, whether it be successful career or just whatever you've got yourself in line.
That's nice, man. That's like complete
How
opposite of my
successful
bae.
you want us, Sully? You want to just to be able to pay our own bills, or you want to be able to pay both of y'all bills?
It's not even necessarily about what a bank account looks like. It's what like life looks like.
Yeah, no, I get you.
I guess yes. Just not.
You just don't want her to be a lazy sitting on the couch at home all day type shit. Like if she's
my guy got it. My guy got it.
If she's gonna be a housewife, she's gonna be the best housewife there is. If she does have a career, she's gonna try her best to be the best at her career type shit. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe I'm looking for a bear too. What are we?
See
this guy.
See,
but your person is the complete opposite because your person, you're not getting fucked. She got no sexual prowess at all.
I mean,
obviously that's exactly what that means.
Yeah.
Sex is the last thing on his mind.
Okay.
He just said you gotta look good.
We gotta pick four, bro.
Prowess strikes me as like expertise level. I
I
don't
need
need
that.
expert level. We don't need to be
Nah, I just
Dungeon Dragons
Right.
level
I
7.
just don't
son,
want a dead fish on
my
the
sex
bed.
game on all Madden.
That's fine. Congratulations, sir.
Shit on.
All right, uplifting.
Maybe I want them to be excited with what I'm giving them.
Oh, I hear you. I get you. I
They
get
got
you.
too much prowess. All of a sudden, I ain't cutting it the way they
Now
looking
you like,
for.
hold up, yo. You had too
I
much.
back my bang, not yours.
How much?
You are my bang.
Right. How many times you done played franchise mode? Like, I feel you on that one. I feel you.
All
I
right.
like this analogy, man. That's a nice one.
So apparently everybody needs sexual prowess.
Don't
on their
steal
list.
my shit.
It ain't even my goal. I'm asking uplifting to go.
It's not my goal.
I just asked you
you talking
to go.
into the mic. Just say
I
what you.
said
say what your thoughts
rewind
are.
the tape. Rewind the tape. I said uplifting.
Why are you telling people who to go,
Rewind
bro?
Still using tapes.
You talking into the mic.
Hey, rewind the tape. Sir,
You know, I realize
Just
why they
say
all
how
go
you
against you in the
feel.
I ain't
pod.
ready yet.
You see it now? Hold
I'm
on,
not
hold
ready
on.
yet.
We get here and it's just you just start acting the type of way, don't you? This is exactly why they be getting on you.
He acting
Just-
a type of way.
No, just
I'm not ready. That's why I would like you to go.
how you not ready?
I'm
Just
not
say what
ready.
you
You
want.
gotta come to the pod prepared, my guy. Come
I
on.
didn't even know this was gonna be a thing.
It's right there. in
Sully's
your
been here
face.
twice. You can be replaced. This is for real.
Hey. First of all, this is like pulling up to McDonald's and I ain't know we was going to McDonald's and you're like, yo, what do you want? Now I'm looking at the menu.
But yet everybody
I
know
need
what
a
McDonald's
second.
got. Let's go.
He says, "Let's go."
All right, I want my girl to have all of them. I'm done.
Oh wow!
You
wow!
And that's why he's still looking for Jones on Tinder. So go ahead.
Wow!
First of all, don't be bringing my personal life
Hey
into
man,
the
my
pie.
bad.
Yo.
I apologize, son.
All right,
Can
look,
you please pick
I'll
four?
do. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Oh my God!
I'll play along.
Now he's in his emotions. Watch
I would
out.
like. Can I get a side of?
You want to sing an R&B? Would that make you feel better about
No,
it?
no, I got it. I got it.
Ooh, side of.
It's my turn. It's my turn. I would like
Claiming his turn now.
I would like a side of support my career.
Okay.
Can I
Most
get
def.
2
Most def.
servings of emotional maturity? I need 2 servings of that, please. Hold
Oh,
the
you
man.
coming back for seconds?
Hold the mayonnaise. That's 2 of them so far, right? I would
Yeah,
also like. Let's get some sense of humor in there. I like to think I'm a funny guy.
Yeah,
Some
you do.
people think I'm funny. So yeah,
I think you're very
sense of
funny.
humor. No ice, and then
Goodness, man, true.
work. Yeah, work
your
ethic.
drinks?
Work ethic, please. Work ethic. Work ethic.
So you said work ethic, emotional maturity, sense of humor, and what was your? I ain't catch your fourth one.
Support your career.
Support your career. I like that, man. That's
Yeah,
a good. That's
thank
a
you.
good chick. That sound like a 40-year-old. You might have to.
You feel me? Because she look like trans and she ain't got no sexual prowess. But okay, let's go.
Yeah. That's why I like this. Man. It's kind of.
I got 4, man. I can't. I'm sorry, I couldn't pick 5 or 6.
No, that's the point, man. Like I
Yeah,
wanted
you only
y'all to
get
have to. I wanted it to be a tough decision.
gotta
You dig
think
what I'm
about
saying?
it.
Really
Yeah.
let you know what people value.
Well, I was
All
put
right,
on the spot. I didn't get time to really think about.
I
all
went
my
first.
menus.
So I
you
had
went
less time to
third.
use.
I just needed more time to look at my menu items.
This it wasn't fair ass niggas. God damn.
Sheldon want to talk to the chef. He got questions for the kitchen.
Right.
Is that vegan?
He
Y'all
wanna
cook
talk
that
to
in
the
peanut
chef.
Oil? Is that
I don't understand why that's a problem. Would like to talk to the chef. Whatever. Uplifting. If you're ready, sir, it's your turn, sir. If you're ready, but if you're not ready,
Uplifting ready.
you
yo.
ready. You ready.
You ready, yo.
I'll take a good listener, work ethic,
hey
emotional maturity, and a sense of humor.
Can I get a
You gotta
side
give
of
me your whys,
good
man.
listener?
Yeah, give me some explanations.
Can I
Why-
get a
why you
side of
want
good
those?
listener too,
Nah,
please?
Picture 4, my nigga.
Just a side.
All of it just provides balance. That's it.
You gotta give me
Y'all
more
got-
than that, man.
y'all must assume
So
y'all
what's your
gonna
number one? So
find-
rank your top 4 then. If you only had to pick one,
No, we not-
uplifting.
we not
If
gonna
you
find
only
this
could pick
because-
one,
If I only could pick one,
yeah. Let me. What's most important to you out of these? What's your number one?
out of the 4 I picked, right?
Oh yeah. Out of your 4. What's
Oh,
your number
because
one?
if it's not out of the 4, it's physical looks. Because that slide you had showed her ass was fat.
Yeah, go back to that slide.
Yeah.
No?
But no,
we don't need. Oh,
yeah.
That's my one. I told y'all I pick her.
Hey, she is fat.
But the problem is, if y'all don't list physical looks, y'all realize that y'all give them all these other things. They don't look like that though. We're
No,
She got a chance of looking like that.
there's a chance.
There's a chance.
There's a chance.
It's still a chance.
It's just not your number one qualification.
She looked like
I'm telling you that you're gonna deny the shorty who has all the qualifications you're looking for.
Yeah, this one.
You ain't even gonna find those qualifications.
Oh, if I ran into her?
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah.
That is absolutely correct.
Yeah, I trade that in though. Yeah, we could do trades. Like, you know what I mean?
No, there's no trades. I just missed out on my perfect woman because I was
Honestly,
distracted
Because I was chasing that.
Honestly,
by the nectar.
You notice she got the nods behind her though. I
all
don't know.
jokes aside, the good listener communicator, man. Like that's, I don't know why nobody picked that, but like that's
Yeah.
extremely important. Because if you can't,
I picked it. It was a side though.
Oh, my bad. If you can't talk to your woman, man, if y'all can't communicate, it's just not going to go anywhere.
My insurance policy pays for therapy. I mean,
But I get where you're going with the good. I was gonna choose that, but the things that I chose, I felt compacts that is like you got intelligence, emotional maturity, and
but
what's
she
the other
can't
one I
talk
picked?
to you.
No, she's just not listening.
It says
it's
listener and
good
communicator.
Yeah.
I gave you
So
that up.
she's smart enough to not hear what you're saying.
He said
That's
I
cool.
gave that up.
I like for a woman to be independent
Hey,
too. You
hey,
know what I'm saying? So
I understand,
She don't
man.
gotta listen to me.
She ain't gotta listen to you.
She don't gotta listen.
Bro,
At least the sex is good.
listening
cool.
to you is not taking orders. It's just, hey,
No, I mean-
how you doing?
That's fine.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey.
How y'all- hey,
got that sexual
Hey.
prowess.
No, but
Exactly.
that's, no. But
She don't
that's
gotta listen to me.
no, but that's the problem. Now you in here talking about, babe, let's go have sex, and she's like,
Nah, because she gonna want that too.
no. How do you know? Yeah, she
got that
she's
power.
not a good. She's
She
not a good
needs it.
communicator.
She needs
so
it.
you don't even know what she likes.
Hold on, did you choose that?
You don't even know what she like.
Did you choose that?
I said I wanted it on the side.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
A side of good listening.
Well, luckily, we can look forward to the fact that these young ladies out here offer far more than just 4 of these categories. And there's just a bundle with all of them.
Nice.
No, it ain't.
And some of this, too,
Hey,
though.
hey, way to cop a plea. Guess, Mike. Way to cop a plea with that one. Because notice that we all chose emotional maturity. Every last one of us chose emotional maturity.
Which is weird, though. It is weird,
Would that
though.
be the most important then? Since it was a
That'll
common,
be one that we don't find very
I
often.
wonder what we choose. I wonder what we choose that if we were younger.
No.
Oh, I definitely
No,
wouldn't.
absolutely
I definitely
not.
would not.
Absolutely not.
Because I feel like
You
choosing
like, I
that
don't give a
comes.
hell.
Look, I feel like choosing that category comes with
experience.
experience
Yeah.
we done had. And we haven't had a lot of experience with emotionally mature women. And maybe we have. And the one we have experienced that emotional maturity with stayed the longest, or we had the best rapport with, or the best relationship with. Correct, Sully?
I mean, man, I'm just old as shit now, so.
But you chose emotional maturity as well.
I did, because I can't be dealing with the
immature
concepts that come from just being where somebody is respectfully at this point in their life is not where I am, and the way that that person is going to think at this stage, which may be completely appropriate for where they are at their age and whatever, it's just not going to match me, and I can't. I require too much in that department.
It's hard because I believe like self-esteem is part of emotional maturity as well, correct?
I would agree.
Oh yeah,
I would
yeah,
agree.
yeah,
Do
yeah.
you believe that?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
that. Or
I'll
maybe
give
that
you
might go in with popular. You think that might go in with popular, well liked?
No.
No, because
self-esteem
a lot of
is still
popular people lack self-esteem, bro, and that's the reason why they're
I like
popular.
that.
Because they just
I like
do
that.
what they do, what's in. They do the trends. They do, so they lack self-esteem, and they don't really have. They don't. A lot.
on a
I'm not saying
constant
all
search
of them.
for acceptance.
Yeah, exactly. They do it because they want to be accepted. So they lack the self-esteem. Emotional maturity, this is my definition, is like you have high self-esteem to where as though what you're gonna do the right thing that's in your mind because you're mature with your emotions. You're more, you have self-love. So that way you're not going with the crowd. You're not going with, oh, I'm going to be with this person because I look cool standing next to this person. I'm going to be with this person because he has the most followers on IG type shit. You know what I mean? I feel like that's emotional maturity.
Yeah.
I'm in a relationship because I want to be in this relationship. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I said it's hilarious that all of us chose that. You know what I mean? Why you choose that, SB?
Because it's a headache.
What
Without
is
it.
a headache?
It's a headache.
Oh, you mean
without.
just drama, just more
Yeah,
drama?
it's just a
Dealing
headache.
with an immature.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah,
No,
'cause
no
have you
thank
ever dealt with that shit before though? Because I know damn well I have.
Yeah, that's why we picked it. I think everybody has had the opposite, and now you're like, I don't want that.
We
no
need
more.
that shit.
Yeah, I don't want that no more. Let's be emotionally mature, please.
No doubt.
So question. So it surprised me. I'm pleasantly surprised, I should say. None of y'all picked submissive or traditional gender roles.
Because I believe we're modern men.
Yeah. Is that what it is? Is that just the millennial in y'all?
I don't want to.
It definitely is.
I'm actually going to hearken Al's point here. I don't want to tell anybody what to do.
Right. Intelligence.
Right.
That's why I chose intelligence.
Yeah.
No one else picked intelligence, but I
Yeah.
believe intelligence will go towards this.
No,
like you said. Go,
I mean, it actually
I'm just thinking about submissive.
work ethic counteracts this as well. Like if you have work ethic, so if the house is dirty,
you gonna clean that shit.
like in general, like
Yeah,
if my
'cause you
house is
have the work
dirty,
ethic, yeah.
if my house is dirty, I'm like, yo, I gotta clean the house today before I do anything else. That kind of collaborates with work ethic.
Yeah, and
So-
that would eliminate gender roles. You're saying
Correct.
right? And
Yeah, because you said you don't want to have to tell a woman what to do.
Well, I think
Work ethic avoids you from prevent you from having to tell anybody what to do because we already know it needs to be done.
No, I think submissive is like when, at least to me, is when she's in a position of guidance all the time. Like you're guiding her all the time. So so she needs to know what to do, how to do it, when
Right,
to do it.
but,
and it's not that.
I don't think it says that at all.
But I think
Well, what I'm thinking of,
Submissive is she just means you get to be the man of the house,
Right.
And if she's not following those
but
traditional gender
I guess
roles, then maybe she's the man of the house.
I think I'm tying them to. Yeah, but I'm just ignoring what you said. I'm tying them
because you didn't want to add to your list.
No, I don't want to. I don't want a woman who is looking for me to. I'm thinking of submissive as traditional gender role is like the traditional gender role of a man that I'm thinking of.
he has to make every decision.
He's making all of the decisions.
every decision. Right.
And I don't want to do all of that.
Right. That's why he would rather have
Because-
someone that could communicate.
And the reason I don't want to do all of that is because when it's met with resistance, it's like, well, what do you think? It's like, you tell me what you think. And it's like, why do we're just going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm thinking about it. I'm not thinking anybody's the head of the household. That
But see,
doesn't. I am the head of my household.
and that's
So,
what
like,
right.
That's how I give it
And
up.
that's why you gotta
So you were in for traditional gender roles then?
No, that's not tradition. If a man is the head of the household, that doesn't mean it's traditional.
that
that's-
kind of it does.
Yeah, that's it is.
I
How
believe
is it traditional?
Because
'cause
traditionally men are the head of
by
the household.
tradition,
hierarchies
the man,
work.
yeah, the man is the head of the household traditionally.
So in a non-traditional, my woman would have to be the head of the
No,
household.
No, we
Okay,
can
all right
share.
then. So y'all just contradicted yourselves.
Not
No, we didn't.
necessarily.
Just because a man is the head of the household doesn't mean it's traditional.
No.
Well, that's part of
no,
traditional
traditional
gender roles.
is man's the head of
being
household.
handled, yeah.
Just because she is not the man of the household does not mean that it automatically has to flip completely. It just means it has the capacity because it's not
Because
traditional.
no one's the only way it's non-traditional is no one's really assuming that role.
Yeah, like
It's not enough.
she'll take out the trash, you'll mop the floor, you'll
always a head of the
do
household,
dishes, and she'll clean the gutters.
It's not.
Everybody does everything.
Okay,
non-traditional.
In taxes, there's a head of the household.
Right.
But if she's allowed to make her own decisions, she can weigh in on something and say, no, we shouldn't do that. And you're like, you know what? You're right. We're not going to do it. Traditional would be, no, it's my way or the fucking highway. I'm the man of the house. I make all the decisions.
Yeah, but that's not head of the household. That's
That's
you said man of the house.
That's head of the household. That's traditionally.
Nah, okay.
There's multiple terms for head of household. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
I mean, we.
But
Semantics
a traditional gender role is head of the house. But I want to go back to why he said a lot of us didn't pick it, and I said because we're modern men, right? And I think as modern men, and I thought you were about to go to this point, is that we don't want to have to make every single decision inside the house, right? Because we have, I know I think everybody else besides me picked supporting our careers, right?
I didn't pick that.
You didn't pick, okay. I think y'all two picked it.
We did.
Supporting the careers because you guys are career men, so you want someone, you want support the career, but also you would like her to, like you said, you want that attaboy. So sometimes you may want her to think of something for your career. Like, hey, babe, why don't you try it like this? You know what I mean? And that's not doing a submissive role. Because a submissive person,
She would have stayed out of it.
she's going to stay out of your career
Right,
all
right.
the way 100. So I think that's part of the reason why a lot of us didn't pick the submissive gender role topic.
I will say, I think there's a couple on here that are interesting combinations. So you think about like the sexual prowess, what happens when you don't combine sexual prowess with like traditional gender roles? You might find yourself in a situation.
Yeah,
I hope you're ready for it.
Yeah, I'm ready for that shit.
Okay,
You know
I'm
what I
glad
mean?
you're ready.
Oh,
for it.
he's ready.
Like I don't need to be the head all the time. Like
I know.
You be the bottom too. You got it exactly.
He can be the. My man can toot.
I could be submissive.
My man can toot.
This is why it is Al Parker and the Prodigal Brothers. This is what people come in to listen for right here.
Because I try anything twice. You feel
My
me?
man
Like,
will toot it and then boot it.
You feel me? Like, I want to try that thing. Like, look, I want her to come up with some ideas. You feel me? That's why I didn't choose submissive.
This man's the best.
You know what I'm saying?
Something wrong with you, man.
All right, fellas. I love everybody's list, man. That's perfect. That's why I like to do
Wait,
this.
hold
It's like
on.
we
You ain't
get-
getting out of this.
Hey,
bro.
cuz you can't make him do a list, yo.
He got to do a list.
Yeah, we
bro.
got to move on. No, for real. We got to post by. We already.
Oh, see, he's slick. He's slick, man.
He did that.
It's because
Yeah,
you
I
married. It's because you married. You can't make a perfect list, huh?
No, I'll give you my number one. My number one would be intelligence. Number one, intelligence.
I win.
Number two, give me some physical looks. As long as you look good, I could work with you. You know what I'm saying? We could practice. I don't need sexual prowess if you look good. I'll help you work. I'll help you practice, shorty. Sense of humor, absolutely. And then give me similar interests. I like it. I'm the type that I like. If we gonna be long together, you almost got to be like a friend, man, a best friend. You dig? So if we can hang out, if we could kick it, if we could do things together, and it just feel like I'm hanging out with a homie who just so happens to have a vagina, then that's perfect, bro.
I got
That's
homies.
exactly what I want.
I got homies with vagina.
Me too. I love homies with vaginas.
You did.
I love it.
Hey, we got to move on.
Hey, I win though, right?
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
so much.
actually-
You the,
I
you
like-
the best
I like
guest
this.
I ever had.
I don't know how.
Contest.
Did
I
anybody
won.
else win?
No,
won.
I
Come
won.
on. Come on.
Clearly.
Maybe that's what we should do. I'll record them. I'll write them down. SP. I'll text them to you, and you can post them on the IG. You'll post everybody's list, and we'll take a
I'm
vote.
gonna
on
come up
who
with some Kevin
built the
Durant
best
level
bang. How that sound?
All right. Yeah, I can do that.
account
I can make
creation
that
to
happen.
vote on that joint.
Just have them vote.
I won, cuz.
We'll see. We shall see.
We have the
Yeah, we gotta
KD votes coming out the woodwork.
Yo, what?
The KD votes, it's just the ghost accounts voting for Al Parker.
Ghost account? Nah, it's going to be real accounts.
Like we went from 791 followers to 1,242 overnight, and coincidentally, Al got 400 votes.
That sounds
do it.
about right.
That's how we do it. I
Sounds
wish I had
fishy.
enough
Sounds
time
fishy.
in my life to do something like that. But I'm too bad. I'm too busy looking for the ones with the sexual prowess.
That's all you just of all the 12, you just need one, huh?
Nah, she gotta be intelligent too, yo. You know what I mean? But I'll settle for sexual prowess.
You dig. If you have to. So, like I said, man, we want to hear y'all. We definitely want y'all to chime in too. Let us know. I mean, I threw the list up. Let us know what y'all would pick. Build-a-BAE for us, and let us know on our social media. I mean, drop the comment on our Instagram. Like I said, we're gonna post it. You can throw it under the comments in our YouTube, put it on our Twitter, whatever. Like I said, women, no matter what you're looking for, play along. You know what I'm saying? Just make it fit you. Let us build-a-BAE. Let us know how you feel. All right, fellas, our real talk. If this is your first time listening, I'll explain real quick. But if you've been listening to our episodes before, like I said, season 3, so you might know what's going on. Real talk, we laugh, we joke, like you just saw. We like to have our fun, but we also like to every episode tackle an in-depth, kind of more serious topic, something that you can't just tweet about, man. You can't just get it out real quick. So it gives us a chance to really dive into these. So a follow-up, if y'all remember, we talked about millennial generation. I gave you guys some qualities, and it sounded like when I talked about the fact that we were so lonely and we were having less sex, y'all kind of seemed surprised. So I thought, like, let's pull it out and let's get a little bit deeper into those two things, right? So I combined two kind of studies or two sources of data. So the first one is the one I got tongue-tied on earlier, the American Sociological Review. They did a study on loneliness in America, and also Cigna. You probably heard about them. They're one of the major private insurance companies in the country, along with like Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna. So Cigna. All right. So let me spit these out for you. So loneliness, I mean, I think we all know loneliness. I don't need to give you a definition, but it's on the rise more than it's ever been. So the average U.S. citizen only has one close friend, and 25% or 1 in 4 say they have 0 close friends. And I know a lot of people, they might hear loneliness and think, okay, big deal. Like, get out there and make some friends, suck it up. But loneliness actually, according to the Cigna report, is very dangerous to our health. So it can lead to depression, suicide, heart disease. In older Americans that are experiencing loneliness, you see Alzheimer's disease at a higher rate, and they also have a more rapid cognitive decline because they're less social. And Cigna, they estimated that loneliness long-term has the same effect on our health as if you smoked 15 cigarettes a day or you were an excessive drinker. So
I'm
loneliness
living
can
forever.
absolutely do damage to you.
Never lonely.
Oh no, I mean I'm a very social person, so like for me this is not a thing. But like I think about like you talk about this, I think first thing that comes in my mind is my parents. I'm like,
Right. How old are
they
you- how
definitely
old are your
smoking
parents, if you don't mind me
15
asking?
packs a day or whatever. They're definitely doing that because they ain't got no friends and they don't even like each other no more. So it's like they should be doing some Build-a-BAEs. I'm telling them, I'm like, y'all need to do some Build-a-BAEs.
You can bring that back to your parents. Hey man, look.
I like that though, Sully. That's a perfect. Real quick, let me transition before I open it up. That's a perfect. So coincidentally, the older you are, the less lonely you are, which surprised me. So the silent generation, which is anybody 72 or over, in this study, they scored the lowest on the loneliness. And as you go down, so in silent generation, baby boomers, Gen X, us millennials, we're the second loneliest. But Gen Z, which is 18 to 22-year-olds, they had the worst scores on the loneliness. So it was just crazy to me because we're more connected than we ever been between social media, the internet, Skype, FaceTime, WhatsApp. Like, we're more connected than we've ever been. It's easier than it's ever been to reach out to another human being. So why are we lonelier than how can those two things coexist? How can we be more in touch than we've ever been and also more lonely than we've ever been?
Because it's a double-edged sword. Now you just named all those social media platforms and the unlimitless connection ability to reach out and talk to somebody, but
Right.
you're missing the point of human nature. It's actually being around physically, interaction with people. Like we brought this up in the last podcast. I can have 1,600 friends on Facebook, but none of them are my real friends when my car break down.
Right.
Or
Who answering that call?
Yeah,
Right.
right. You know what I'm saying? So the numbers kind of make sense. So like you're an 18-year-old and 80% of your day is on your cell phone talking to people.
Yeah.
You could do that at home. You never have to leave the house to reach out to Uplifting, to reach out to Al. You know what I'm saying? And for the human brain, like that's not a real connection. That's not a real interaction with people. And so you go about your life doing this, and then somebody come to you and be like, how many friends do you have? And you're like, oh, I have 1,600. And then you're like, well, which one of those friends would come and help you out if you had a flat tire? And you sitting there like, well, I don't know.
Damn.
I've never even seen them before. You know.
Right.
So that makes sense. Now, the only thing that kind of I question, or it kind of sounds a little weird, is the older generations. 65, 70 and up, saying they don't feel as lonely. Now, I guess you could take that as a family aspect, like grandparents and stuff, like great grandparents. You spend a lot of family time, so you feel like your life is complete because you get to see your grandkids.
That's a nice little theory. I like that. That makes sense.
Because the first thing I thought of, I was like, all your friends dead. You know what I'm saying? You get up there in age, all your damn friends is gone. So you think you would feel lonely as shit. But if everything worked out according to plan, you got a large family, so they become your friends. They become the people you interact with all the time, and holidays and so on and so forth. So I guess it makes sense, man.
That's interesting. But what I believe is why it is in these days and age, it's just groupthink. We kind of talked about it a little bit off mic. Everybody is joining these groups and movements, and everybody's beginning to think the same, right? It's like we have platforms to make ourselves more individuals, but we're not becoming more individuals. We're becoming more like each other, and it's even being pressured on us to all think the same or all do the same things, because when we do something different, we get a lot of pushback on it.
So
right?
is that one of those instances where I say I'm depressed and then everybody's just like, me too.
Right.
I'm
No,
depressed
I
too.
think it's one of those things where it's so hard to be an individual these days that it causes depression and loneliness. You understand? Like I said about the person that's so popular. They're popular. Everybody loves them. Everybody thinks they're cute. They're attractive. But what happens when they go home? Are they comfortable with themselves? Are you comfortable with yourself? You just lived your entire life trying to please the group that you belong to.
At the bare minimum, it's a stressful situation because you're always constantly trying to
You're
be
trying to
the
please
best.
somebody.
You're an
The best.
imposter all day.
Imposter. What they say I seen a study before. They said that people that work in customer service and servers and things are the most depressed. Why? Because we're fake smiling all day. You know what I mean? We're, hey, how you doing? Yeah. We're doing that all day. So people who are being phony all day long are the most depressed and they're the most lonely because they can never be themselves. Now contrast that when you get 70, 75, your grandmother gonna tell you exactly how she feel, right?
Straight up.
Yeah,
She gonna say whatever she wants to.
You just don't care anymore.
You don't care. She's not depressed. She's not lonely because I don't give a shit for real. And people vibe with that though. We vibe with things that are real. And I was gonna contrast that with my grandmother. My grandmother is 78 years old. She lives by, I shouldn't say that. She's 78 years old. I'm over there visiting her. I could barely talk to her because why? Her phone ringing off the hook. People calling her all day long because they vibe with her. They like her. She has real friends because she is a real person.
I mean, maybe.
So y'all are saying that we should, just real quick, so let me try. So you and SP are kind of saying that we should place more of a value on face-to-face interactions? Is that what y'all saying?
Most definitely face-to-face interaction.
Absolutely.
And what I was saying is place value on what you personally value yourself and stop worrying about what everybody else thinks. That gets you out of that loneliness. Like, I mean, it just does. You feel lonely because you're not even having your own thoughts transpire in your head. You're thinking like the people that you be around all day, or you're thinking like the so-called group that you belong to. You're thinking like your so-called friends. You're thinking like your so-called coworkers. You don't have original thoughts. So you're lonely because once you get alone, you don't even know who you are.
Mic drop.
Sully?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing I can say. You expect me to say something after that?
No, I thought you had something to say.
I thought that was the end. I thought we were going to be handling our pamphlets at the door as we all head off to go watch Sunday football.
I just thought I had cut you off, man. My bad.
No,
but
killing it.
That's just my opinion.
I think it's great.
Uplifting and Sully, like, why do y'all think? What's going on? What do y'all think is happening that we're more in touch than ever, but we're also more lonely than ever? What do y'all think?
Hold on. You put these out here with, we're missing a lot of context. So, like, first off, do we have a timeline? What's the timeline? I know you got all this information. He's got it all.
Yeah. So
don't sleep on this man. He knows it. He has all these things. He waits to tell you till later. He's like, actually, they say this has only been since 1994. He's got it.
So this one is from 2000. So the American Sociological was 2012. Cigna, they just did it 2019. So this is pre-pandemic, which shocked me because I was thinking, oh, maybe we're lonely because of the pandemic. But the Cigna's from 2019. So even before the pandemic and lockdown, we were lonelier than we've ever been.
And does this have an age range that it is based in, or is it much larger?
So from 18 to, so they did all generations.
Okay,
so
cool.
18 up. Yeah.
Awesome. So, I mean, I think about, I can't help but think about, I already was joning on my dad and the fact he has no friends. And then I'm like, oh, it's because he doesn't have patience for anyone. So anybody would just pull him down. His best friend is probably Tucker Carlson, if I'm really getting real. And
Tucker Carlson?
It's tough. But you also think about it. Think about
I like Tucker Carlson.
The older, really?
I do.
Think about some of the older folks in our lives. They build these relationships with, at least my folks have built relationships with people who they watch on TV. That's the person who's their society. They might not be going out and seeing people and interacting, but they've built these lands and these relationships that aren't real. But if it's giving you the fulfillment and telling you that you have who you need, that's all you need to answer the question of are you lonely or not. No, I've got I've got Pat Sajak every
I
night at
love Pat.
7. I've got Alex Trebek at 7:30.
Yeah, you good.
And then they're happy. So who's
Yeah.
to say that the having a physical person changes any of that? That being said, I know I need people, and I know it's harder now than ever to maintain relationships.
So then if that's the case, what's going on with the 18-year-olds and the 18
Well,
to 23-year-olds?
maybe they don't have soap operas.
They said they're the most lonely. So
Because they're all mean as shit. You talk to anybody in that age, everybody is mean. They all just mean they need to be nicer people. They're not good at it yet.
Yeah, I disagree with that because I work with a lot of people from that age group. Working in restaurants gets you to see a lot of this stuff, this sociological data. That's one reason that I love my job.
People like you, Al, so they're going to give you the nice
No,
version.
no, I don't not just the people that I'm interacting with. I watch from afar.
Yeah,
and watch
they're
how
like,
they
Al
interact
might
with-
be watching
watch
me.
how
I
they
need to
interact
make
with each
sure.
other. No, they don't. They don't know how they don't. I don't get that much respect. Trust me. I'm still the old guy. You know, right? But what we're talking about this social media age, basically, man. What you just said, they're growing up without social interaction. We didn't grow up like that. This was, come on, Facebook didn't come out until I was in college.
Correct.
And it was just for college
me
students,
too.
right?
Correct, correct.
They're coming up from middle to high school through Facebook. Come on, they had online bullying. We had
Yeah.
real bullies, goddammit. We had to carry knives and fight these niggas.
Well, they
right?
get those too.
They do, but I'm just saying.
And sometimes they're both.
Right. They get beat up at school and
online.
online.
And then they get people joning for them because they're missing a tooth. Oh, you go see a dentist ass looking at this motherfucker.
Well, if you didn't knock my tooth out last
Exactly.
week. But I think it's what like you saying they're mean. They're mean because they're not used to social interaction. Think about this.
I mean, they might not be mean.
When the last time y'all been on the elevator?
Come on. I mean,
yesterday.
Every day?
But you get on the elevator,
no one talks.
no one. We don't even look in each other's eyes.
this seems like a weird barometer. Like, were
just
we
saying.
talking to people before in elevators? Was that a spot where people going, bing? So
Right.
how are you doing? Going to
Yes.
level 12? Look at you.
least, hey,
I mean,
what's up?
yeah, you'll say what's up.
What's up?
You'll say what's up.
Hot.
Come on, the
it's
mail-
hot. It's hot, man.
Think about the mailman.
I'm
If you-
talking
if
about
you
it, dude.
see-
I ain't talking
If
none
you
of
see the
them.
mailman,
yeah.
That's my mailman. He comes every day.
But you
I might
don't
not see the
say
same
nothing.
person in the elevator ever again for the rest of my life. Why am I going to waste my time talking to them?
because it's called being a human.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
when the
plenty
last
other
time-
people I can be human with.
But see, so this is why people are lonely, goddamn, because
But if you
you're not
see-
saying hello.
If you
Go
see
ahead, Abu.
younger people when they meet up, everybody's on their phone, so
Yeah.
they're not even together then.
It has to be a driving element to all this. Absolutely, you're right.
Yeah, so I agree with SP on the social media aspect and Al that they grow up disconnected. So even when you are connected, you
don't even know what to do.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You may not really acknowledge the feeling because it's unfamiliar. So you still feel disconnected.
It's almost scary to people. But I've said hello to people and they you have a jerk action. Like
Oh yeah.
I mean,
oh,
I
I
yeah.
just said what's up, bro. Like
Yeah.
I didn't mean to.
bro. I mean, this is the best example of recent memory. Just a few weeks ago, or a week or so ago, we lost Facebook. We lost Instagram for a whole entire
yeah.
day. And these young folks was out here losing their minds.
In an uproar.
They didn't
I
know
learned a lot
what-
about myself that day.
They didn't know what to do. And like I'm older, like
Yeah.
I got other shit I could be doing, but even I kind of like reached for my phone, like, oh shit, I forgot. It ain't working today.
Yeah.
Definitely
Or,
did that. I
Oh,
was like,
shit! Oh shit!
let me see
I
what these
did it at least
baddies up
10
to.
times.
Oh, dang.
Now in my head, so I'm like, I'm
dancing
gonna,
on TikTok.
I'm an adult. I'm an adult that works, does projects, paints, do this, do that, work with the podcast. There's so many things I could be doing outside of reaching for that phone,
Right.
and I still found myself reaching for it, and that's me.
sucked.
So just think about this 18 or 19, 20-year-old who ain't got shit else to do but go to class and then be on my phone for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
So
But that's
Something
sad.
that kinda
That's
I
sad
was
too
thinking-
because my bad. Go ahead, Easy.
No. Mine's a whole different topic. So I mean, not
Oh.
topic, but I'm going a different way. So you get yours off first.
Because I'm talking about when we were that age, 18. We're talking about 18 to 22-year-olds, bro. We was out in the streets, man. Hey,
We know
hey,
that,
internet down. Let's meet at Dorsey. Pick up. Who want to run? You know what I mean? We got things to do.
Yes.
Nah, Dorsey got too hype.
But you touched on it. You touched on it earlier. We had a life prior to social media and phones.
That's what I'm saying.
When they were
They can't find something outside to do. Let's go ride bikes. Like, come on, bro.
But I have family members, friends of family members that are raising their children already to the point where we need this baby to be quiet in the restaurant. So we're gonna give her this
Put them
tablet.
on the tablet. I
We're
know.
gonna give her the tablet.
You don't think my son got a tablet? Yeah.
Right. But I'm just saying. But we already kind of training them like, get ready.
Yep.
Because this is what it's gonna be for you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know what I
Love
mean?
your device, yeah.
Right. Like it's experience. We were growing up. How we gonna get this baby to be quiet in the restaurant? Might give you some blocks. Might give you 3 French fries. You play around with the French fries, throw them off.
Coloring.
You know, and if all else fails, sit your ass down.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna attest to that. What you just said, just real quick. I know we moving on, but we have to as parents learn better ways to connect with our children. We got to connect. I was with my son earlier today with my grandmother and my uncle at the restaurant. My son had no crayons. He had no tablet with him because I try to not put him on the tablet as much as possible. Mm-hmm. And he was fine. He didn't even sit in a high chair. He sat in a regular chair, bro. And he was fine. Mm-hmm. We had to watch him, of course.
Right.
Like, if he got up and started to run around, sit back down. You know, direct him.
Right.
Guess what we had to do? We had to parent him.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
That's all.
How dare you?
You're telling me all you would need to do is give him some crowns, and then you can interact with adults yourself?
But I'm just saying.
I don't know. Y'all make your own choices.
No. Crayons is fine.
Give me that iPad right quick.
I mean, even with an iPad, like, be more creative. If you're gonna do the iPad, don't put it on fucking YouTube and play some loops. Put a Microsoft Paint on your fucking iPad and let them doodle around.
Let them draw.
Right.
Yeah,
Do something a little more constructive than just saying, here you go, and they sit there like zombies and they're just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit drives me crazy because I'm just like,
And I see that all the time too, man. The disconnection starts from the family. I mean, if you allow, because, well, I never really sat at a dinner table when I grew up. I grew up a little bit differently, non-traditional, you know. But at the same time, if I'm in the house and I'm sitting at a table with somebody else in the family, I'm not allowed to be on my phone or be on another device. Yeah. If you're gonna sit at the table with me, you're gonna talk
with
to
the
me.
family.
You're gonna, you know what I mean? And I'm not. And we didn't have traditional dinners where everybody sit and eat together. We usually just eat alone for that very fact. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we show proper respect. And what's not going on these days is these kids are sitting at the dinner table with iPads and iPods and, you know what I mean, stuff in their ear, and they're getting disconnected. Then they want to know why they can't find a good relationship. Then they want to know why they having less sex. Then they want to know why they lonely.
damn. Okay.
Yeah.
So move on.
I mean, it's true. I mean, I have a 15-year-old, and when he comes to my house to eat dinner, stay. When he's staying over my house and it's dinner time, I call him out. And I think the first few times he came over, when this whole new situation arose, he's like, "Can I just take this to my room?" I was like, "No, fuck no. Come on, man. Sit down. We're gonna have dinner at the table." Right. And then he's like, "Well, can I look at my phone? Can I watch YouTube?" No, man. Put the phone down. Matter of fact, leave it in the room. How's school? How's it? Good. I mean, you can easily see that this is not what he wants to do, and this is not where he is. But it's just like, this is important.
Yeah, you gotta learn that. You gotta learn
how
to talk to a person.
20 minutes at the table, then you can go do what you got to do. Even if you ain't hungry, we're gonna sit here and understand that dinner time is dinner time. You know what I mean? And that's something you should probably try to do as a family.
Moving on to after that point is because you said he's a teenager, right? Guess what he's gonna eventually want to do? He's gonna want to get a girl, right? And he gonna be at dinner or whatever, talking to the girl using one word explanations like he did you. Mm-hmm. And
on his phone.
Guess what that girl's gonna do?
Guess
what that girl's gonna do? Oh, this nigga lame. He don't make decisions. He always asks WYD. The same thing that the women are complaining about right now, right? Yeah. He has no interaction. So you raising them up, right, for the proper interaction game. Because a lot of these kids don't even know how to talk to a woman.
Let alone just
Talk to each
a
other,
person.
yeah.
Talk to a person.
Just talk to a person. Forget the dating aspect.
Yeah.
Like,
But
Get a
my
friend.
thing is, if
Get
you
a
can't
friend
talk
first.
to a person, if you can't meet somebody at a bar and become cool with them, you can't meet a woman. Simple as that. Or meet someone
Man,
from the
why are you
opposite
putting
sex.
these parameters on everything?
I'm putting pressure on them, huh?
You be putting
this-
like
is
these
this your first
expectations that you
episode, Sully?
man, if you don't hit this line, then it's not gonna. We all are operate differently. There's
Okay.
going to be multiple ways to skin a cat. I don't know if that's a bad term anymore either, but we're
It
ride
definitely
with
is.
it.
Why you skinny cat?
I don't know, man. I don't know, but there's
I like
multiple
to
ways,
pet the cat.
evidently.
Peter,
I'm a dog person. That's probably why I say shit like that.
Peter, we don't want no smoke.
Oh my god, we got all the smoke.
But go ahead. You say it's different ways.
I think that everybody's gonna, and we need to give grace to people to know that they're all gonna hit their own vibe. But the intrinsic idea that having the capacity to be able to interact with people is intrinsically important. You have to be able to be able to build relationships in any environment. Mm-hmm. But not everybody's going to be able to be the ones who are going to be able to just jump at a bar top and interact with a dude next to him and become friends. Not everybody ticks that way.
Okay, that may have been extreme, but still. Hey, hey Sully, next time you in the elevator, say hello, okay? I'm challenging you personally.
Man, you're really trying to affect my life now, ain't
Damn
you?
right. If you ride on the train one day, like maybe you go to a ball game, you don't want to drive and pay for parking, and you on the train and you holding that thing, say, "How you doing?"
My man had a whole scenario. All right, Eazy, where we going?
We only got 5 minutes. I just wanted to throw out my theory. I mean, it's a lot of contributing factors. I think what y'all say is the major one, but something else I thought you should consider is that like religious activity is declining. So, I mean, regardless of how you feel about religion, it's a highly social activity.
Yeah, they got that thing on lock.
Bible study Tuesday, deacons meeting Wednesday, choir practice Friday. So you got to think a lot of people were getting their social interactions and their best friend. I mean, I know, like we even talking about grandmas. Like, bro, my grandma was in the church 6 days a week. You know what I'm saying? All her friends, everyone she knew, she was hella popular in the church. You dig what I'm
built
saying?
in.
Yeah. That's smart. Yeah, I didn't think of that. I didn't think about that.
I definitely think it's
I don't
an
think
element.
it's the main thing, but it's definitely contributing. I think.
Oh, it definitely does. I mean, being somebody who I spent my entire adult life up until like 35 in the church, and I never had a issue. There was never trouble finding a friend because that's one thing that they have on
Community.
Man, they got that thing figured out.
Yes,
they got that thing figured out, and now I find myself where if I didn't have the depth of relationships and the quality of relationships, it would be definitely a challenge. I already feel it in I had plenty of like the just the throw around friends that came from those church relationships, but then you take that out now, those don't exist. Now the only people who are around are the ones who want to be around and the ones who I want to be around.
That's how it is when you get older.
And mind you, let's be clear, that's a better version. I'd much rather
Of course.
be at this stage in my life with people who want to be here for more than just the fact that we believe eternity operates the same way. Yeah. And so I'll take it. I'm in. But I think that intrinsically plays a role. You're right.
That's a great factor too, because if you look at it, like how many people don't believe in religion anymore and that do not go to church anymore, especially from the age bracket that you said is the most depressed and the most lonely, 18 and 22. How many of them actually go to church? How many of them are involved in religious activities? It's probably less than the people.
He said it's definitely like he said
Right.
that. He said the numbers for religion is going down dramatically. So
I mean, we were hearing that for years, though. Also, I mean, I'd be at church and they'd be
church has
saying
been declining since
the youth are not coming to church anymore.
That's been the thing since I was
they
going.
really not. They really
They're
not.
not-
Because
they're
they're
not
not going
like
now.
like Sully explained, like I'm a social type person and I'm a person that can bring people together. It's been that way since I was involved in the church, which my mother forced me to go to. But they always wanted me to speak, and that's where I got my, I guess, what you call it, public persona. I've never been afraid to talk in front of people because of church. So it is a very big aspect, and they used to always want me to be that guy to bring people in, and I'm just not that guy because I didn't believe the same thing that they believed in, so I wasn't that guy to bring people in. But I do have that. I don't like to say power or whatever. What do you call it?
Ability.
Charisma.
Ability.
You know what I mean?
Flamboyance.
To do Flamboyance. Hey, that was deep right there. But yeah, that came from being in a part of church. So dang, that was a good point, Eazy. I agree with that.
Does anybody? I think I've been reading while y'all been talking, so I think I got a number that kind of wraps this up nicely. So in this study, it says 88% of those who have daily in-person interactions say their overall health and mental health is very good or excellent. So 88% of people that have in-person daily interactions. But I mean, that's going to be extremely hard right now during COVID, you know what I'm saying? To have an in-person interaction daily with somebody.
I do.
No, it's not. It just takes actual effort. That's a decision you make.
Go walk around the neighborhood. My man Uplifting, he walks 7 miles a day. Do you see people when you walk? Uplifting?
Nobody talks to him, please. No, you see what
You don't
face
talk to anybody either.
What face do you think he has when he's walking? I promise, it's not inviting.
He know people in his
He's
neighborhood
be looking
because
like
of walking though.
He's be looking like he's planning to say the next thing in the podcast. That's what he's going to look like.
Uplifting, tell him because you're an inside guy, but you walk 7 miles a day.
Yeah.
You see people, right?
Yeah, I have walking friends. So when we see each other, we stop and chat for a little while.
I mean, that's funny. That's funny you say that because when I jog, I see the same 3 people every day.
Yeah.
This woman, she walks half her route and then jogs. Then it's 2 people on a bike. They're a couple, and then it's just
Carol and Kenny.
Yeah, and then it's just then it's just this one random dude that just be like walking his dog, and he just be like, hey.
Yeah. I mean, even if
He says, "Hey," because he's trying to get your attention because he's lonely.
Oh well, I didn't.
Yeah, we know you didn't.
Just make sure you say, hey.
I ain't even
Don't be
thinking
like
that.
Sully.
I mean, even if it's just a nod,
Say, hey.
it's like you said, you see the same people, so you kind of feel connected just because it's like-minded people out there getting exercise. You know what I mean?
And if you're not there, they start to get
they do.
They get a nervous.
I do.
thing.
I didn't run
2 days.
I didn't,
Wait,
yeah,
where
was
was you Tuesday?
You started running that night? You started walking that night?
I didn't run for a week, and then when I saw the lady, she was like, "Hey, where you been?"
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
"Damn, I'm fucking up, huh? I need because I've been home. I haven't been running."
That social interaction, man. Not only are you guys working out to cure, you know what I mean, so you don't fall into loneliness and depression, but you get that social interaction while you're doing the physicality. So
be more social, everybody.
be more social and be more interactive.
That sounds like an advertisement for Baltimore.
Yeah,
That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what
And
this
I think
podcast
realize
is for.
You know, that's beautiful.
Advertising
That don't-
Baltimore, man.
That is beautiful.
I mean, we trying to be pretty people.
Are you trying to be more pretty people?
be more social.
Yeah,
Most
I think the
definitely.
moral of the story is realize that that's not just going to happen. Friends, close relationships, that's not just going to fall out of the sky, man. You're going to have to put some effort into doing it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just sit on your couch on your phone and think you're really going to get meaningful relationships, I think is a good way to say. But we're up on that shot clock. I told y'all, man. I knew it. We knew we was going to run out of time.
No.
We
Who
could
created the
keep
shot
going,
clock?
but-
You created this shot clock. Come on, ref.
He did. He
Come
did
on.
He created
All you
that.
need to say is we got 37 seconds on the clock. That's all you got to say. You
That's
make
gonna
this
be season
decision.
4, yeah.
He
Y'all gonna
did
make
that.
me bring an NBA buzzer up in this joint for season 4. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit y'all with the buzzer. But like I said, we gotta get out of here. But Sully, man, thanks for joining us again, bro. 2 appearances. It's looking like it might have to be a seasonal thing. You know what I'm saying? We might have to bring in
Oh,
one.
no.
Round of applause for Sully one more time.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Thank you.
Just insert a damn clap in there, man.
Insert the clap.
It's 2021.
Y'all
My
can
clap
insert them or
ain't
not.
good
I'm
enough.
still going to be taking it. I appreciate y'all. Thank
My
y'all
man got
so
the good
much.
presidential
Oh my
wave,
gosh.
too, going on.
Thank you so much.
That was like a beauty pageant type wave.
Man, he
That
got
was
the
nice.
good
I like that.
presidential
So
wave
we
here.
practicing. You want a Mardi Gras float or something with that?
Sully
joint.
for
Although
governor.
you got to throw the Obama point in there every once in a while.
Sully for governor. Get it.
Let's get out of here, though, man. I am Eazy. I am your host. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for listening. Hopefully you pulled some advice, some info, some cool things from this pod, man. That's what we try to do at Prodigal Brothers. SP, man, say goodbye to the listeners.
Goodbye, listeners. Be more social. Pride Pod. Pride Pod 2021.
Pride pod. You did. Uplifting, my guy.
Bye, listeners.
This guy says 7 words all podcast. Those are some goodbye listeners.
Last but not least, Al.
Hey, man. Sexual prowess, baby. Cure
I knew
depression.
it. I knew
Cure
it.
depression.
I knew
Sexual
it.
prowess. It's a must. Let's get it, baby. Peace.
Then he say peace.
I'm all about peace.